Hello gorgeous souls and welcome back to another pick a card reading. Today I'm going to be talking about how to unlock your abundance because I felt really called to jump on here. And I'm feeling like a lot of you are wanting to manifest more abundance within your life. Don't we all? So that is why I felt really called to jump on here and kind of get some information from spirit, also to help coach you through whatever is blocking you currently, blocking you from receiving your abundance. Because I am not just a tarot reader who is going to sit here and just say, you are going to be given a huge windfall of money, or just predict things without actually giving you the power within your hands to unlock this abundance. Because we all have that ability, we all have that power. And along my journey, what I felt really frustrated with when I was not receiving the abundance that I was asking for was that I was looking at tarot readers, and this isn't, a dig at anyone. I feel like everyone is doing the best that they have, with the resources that they do have available to them. But what I found really frustrating is that, I was being told by tarot readers, psychics, that I was going to receive all of this money, but then not given the practical advice to actually implement that and attract more abundance and manifest it on the physical plane. Because I am feeling like you have a lot of abundance that you've been asking for in your aura, and it's now bringing it from the energetic realm into the physical realm. So I'm going to help you do that today. So I want to light our candle first, and then we'll pick a card. I'm also being called to light some incense as well. So really cleanse this space I'm just getting a cleansing feeling of cleansing your auric field so that you can actually receive that abundance. So I want you to just get super comfortable, and I want you to just visualize, close down your eyes, visualize what it actually feels like to, open up your bank account and see the money in your bank account. What does that feel like within your body? And it doesn't matter what your bank account says right now. I want you to get into the energy of you have already received that money you've been asking for, and you're looking at it right now. You're opening your bank account on the app, on your phone, and you're looking at that money sitting there. What feelings come up in your body? Okay, so really feel into that. And if you're not straight away getting a clear picture, that's okay. Just really feel into the energy of it. I'm gonna light the candle. Okay, I'm just going to light some incense now. So keep feeling into that energy, what it feels like to already have that money sitting in your account. Is there any lingering feelings of doubt? Any lingering feelings of, this can't happen for me? And any lingering feelings of, what if I manifest all of the money I've asked for? Then what? Am I greedy for having all of this money? what is coming through for you in this moment. And just sit with those feelings and notice those feelings within your body. I'm just setting the intention to cleanse all of these worries, all of these fears from your auric field. So I'm just going around your auric field right now with the incense, with the smoke, the light of this candle. You can visualize this with me as we go from your crown chakra. We're just cleansing the crown chakra. We're going down, moving through the head, moving through, around the shoulders. If there's any sticky energy in any of these parts of the body, just visualize the smoke just cleansing your aura. Going down to the heart space, right down to the root chakra, cleansing your aura, the legs, and right down to the feet. Beautiful. Okay, so now choose a card and really sit with what card you're drawn to. So I've got some beautiful abundance crystals here. So take a moment to choose your card and then head down to the link below where you'll get the timestamp to go straight to your reading. So I'll see you in the reading. Welcome, Pile 1. Welcome to your reading. So if you didn't listen to the intro, I definitely recommend going back to listening to it, or if you don't want to, that is totally fine as well. We really set the intention and really sat with the feelings of already receiving what you desire. So looking at your bank account, you've already received that abundance that you truly desire. So really feel into that energy and feel what comes up in that space. And I really explained here, I felt really called to create this reading to unlock your abundance, because I'm not just a tarot reader who is going to sit here and just tell you and predict what is going to happen without giving you the power to, take back your control around your abundance and give you some tangible tips and tools from Spirit and myself as well to really unlock that abundance that is in the energetic field right now and bringing it into the physical plane, because I feel like you have some incredible manifestations wanting to come in for you. And that is so, so wonderful. And that is why you've been guided to this particular reading. So let's dive in. I'm going to be looking at kind of what is blocking your abundance currently and some advice from Spirit, myself, to move past this particular block. And then we're going to look at some outcome cards. If you were to follow this advice from Spirit, myself, and see that through, what is the outcome on the other side? So let's have a look at your card here. Beautiful. Oof, I am loving your energy. So look at the power, and that almost looks like the smoke from the incense that I lit just before. So I really feel like you're transmuting any of that dark energy, like even with that energetic clearing that I've just done with you. And if you didn't watch it, definitely go back and really do that energetic clearing, because what I really see here is that you have the abundance right at the tip of your fingers here. And it's really transmuting any of that stuck energy. So we can really see here this stuck energy around this abundance and transmuting that energy to actually uncover that abundance. It looks like that smoke is literally leaving that abundance so that you can actually physically hold what you desire. So definitely recommend going back over that. But what I'm really picking up is that this is such a warrior energy coming through. You know, just everything here. And it kind of looks like there's some coins in her hair. So money is literally, abundance is literally hanging off you right now. It's literally right there for the taking. And it's really asking you to step into your leadership here. So you may have been guided to do something that requires you to step up into this leadership role. Maybe it is a new position at your job that you're just like, can I do this? Can I really apply for this? Am I worthy enough to take on this responsibility? Or if you have your own business, maybe it's saying that we need to step into and embody the leadership of, I am absolutely worthy of stepping into this new role in business or in work, and transmute any of that dense energy around your abundance. So that's what I'm really seeing here, is that kind of what is blocking you in this particular card is that there is some of that dense energy. The abundance is literally hanging around you in your aura. And it's about transmuting some of that dense energy. So definitely go back to that clearing meditation. But also, maybe you've been fearing stepping into this new role. You know, what if I can't step into this leadership role? Like, is this actually really for me? Because I'm feeling a lot of fear right now. But it's like, she is a warrior. She is using all of her tools in her toolbox to say, you know what? I am no longer accepting the reality that I have been settling for. I'm no longer, covering up my gifts. I'm stepping into this leadership role, and there is so much abundance just waiting for you once you decide to step into that leadership role. So let's get some more cards on what is blocking pile 1 from receiving the abundance that they've been asking for. What is currently blocking pile 1? Yeah, okay. Thank you. What is currently blocking pile 1 from receiving the abundance? Beautiful, thank you. Oh, there's some cards going on here. The 3 of Swords. Yeah. I feel like with the 3 of Swords, what it's really saying here is that we need to forgive the past. Maybe there's been some experiences that you've had around money and abundance. So for an example, maybe someone has hurt you in the past, and maybe they have, taken some money with them. Something, that has pained you in the past. And when it actually comes to forgiveness, something that's really powerful here is that when we are forgiving past experiences, painful experiences, because the Three of Swords is pain. Something has really pained you in the past, which is, of course, led you to this becoming this warrior woman and being a wise leader. But it's also, when we forgive something that has happened to us in the past, we're not saying that it's okay that this has happened. We're not saying that it's okay that this person hurt me, or this person took money from me, or whatever has happened in the past. But what we are actually doing is that we are forgiving ourselves for holding on to that energy. Because when we are holding on to that energy, like here, it clouds up our auric field. And it means that we have a denser energy and we're not in alignment to receive the abundance that is trying to come through for you. So by going back and actually transmuting that energy and using a forgiveness, a mantra that's really powerful is, I forgive you, I love you, thank you, I'm sorry. And repeating that and feeling your energy lighten as you do that. Because remember, we're not saying that it's okay that this happened to us, but we're actually forgiving ourselves for holding on to that, because that no longer serves you. By holding on to that, you're not actually doing anything to that person, you're doing everything to yourself, because you're not in alignment with what you desire. And then, yes, okay, beautiful. So what I'm getting from the Four of Swords here is that it's been quite a long journey for you. And it's really been a slow journey with your finances. She's kind of lounged on this rock and looking up to be like, when is it going to be my time? And there's a dark cloud behind her, again, representing that dark energy of the past, the Three of Swords. It's really representing that painful past and holding on to that as well. But what I'm really seeing here again is it's time to walk away. It's time to walk away from that past. Okay? And the Knight of Pentacles is, that slow energy. And, he's kind of sitting in a field of, there's not much going on there, right? There's no like leaves, there's no life in the ground there. It's kind of that barren land that is standing on. But then you can see a pentacle in his hand. So again, like the abundance is all around, like it's right there. But where the focus is on is the barren land. So you might be focusing on, well, I don't have the money sitting in my account right now. It's never coming to me. because I have been through this painful situation of the past and I haven't actually let that go. So it's been this long journey. And now even though the money is like right there, the abundance is right there in your hands, in your hair. Where the focus is right now is on like what isn't there, these barren land of where's the growth, where's my finances? So really getting, from spirit as well, is that we really need to shift your focus onto what you do have. Because again, with the Queen of Cups, again, you're so powerful. See, you've got this wise leadership, the Queen of Cups. So I'm actually getting a couple of things here. It's like, okay, we need to shift our focus. You can see that she's actually looking at the cup here. And she's looking at, we need to look at the cup being half full rather than the cup being half empty. So a huge piece of advice that is coming through here is that, what can you actually be grateful for in your life? Because when it comes to attracting more in our life, if we are constantly moving away from pain of the place that we are in, if we are constantly thinking, I've been in this Four of Swords, this painful situation for quite some time, even from that period of time where someone's really hurt you in the past. I've been in this Four of Swords, and it's almost like you're focusing on what you don't have, so the barren lands here, and the cup half empty, rather than looking at, okay, how can we look at the cup half full? So how can we look at this particular cup as what do I have in my life? What abundance do I have in my life? So this could be simply as, it doesn't have to be money, but what abundance? So when we talk about this, it could be as simply as, I have running fresh water. I have fresh food that I eat every single day. Like, I have a cup of fresh water that I can drink out of. And like, I'm just like, my eyes are just going to this water here, and you can see the waves and the storm behind her. You can, again, the clouds. But what I'm really seeing is when we shift the perspective of, rather than the cup half empty to the cup half full, it's like the clouds are clearing here. The clouds are clearing and the sun is coming out on the other side. The sun is coming out. Like, there is a full shift. It's like a night and day situation. When we can make this small shift of forgiving the past, forgiving that whatever happened in your past, this is a general reading, so it's going to be different for everyone. And rather than focusing on what you don't have, focus on like the pentacle, the coin that is in your hand, the cup that is half full rather than half empty. And that's going to clear those clouds away, and the sun is pouring down on you. And literally, like the Chariot, I'm literally getting, like, as soon, oh yeah, so like the Two of Wands, as soon as you make that decision to look at how bright things truly are, you can see this ray of light that is peeping through on the horizons. And you actually look back at your journey. So you can see all of the rocks that have, she's looking back at her journey. And you shift that perspective of, okay, life was happening for me and not to me. I learnt a lot of lessons on my journey that has meant that now I can step into this leadership role, and now I can really, once I step into this leadership role at work, in business, and start focusing on what I do have, you see the light there. You see the light. It's shifting the perspective of your past to actually start welcoming your new brighter future, which is full of abundance, because I know that you desire more abundance. And when you actually make that shift, instead of moving away from a painful situation, of a place that you truly don't want to be in, because when we resist where we are at, we don't realize that we're actually focusing on the reality that we don't want rather than the reality that we actually truly want. So I hope that makes sense. But it's really about shifting your perspective on the reality that you are currently living in. And when you do that, you start to see that, wow, okay, if I can focus on that light, if I'm like, okay, I am totally fine with where I am at right now. I have this, I have that, I have running water, my cup is half full. Then that is when you unlock the Chariot. Can we just appreciate this? Like, it's literally from night to day. That's the difference between where you are at right now to where you are moving to. And this is going to happen quickly. As soon as you decide to forgive the past, focus on what you do have rather than what you don't have, step into this leadership role and say, you know what? I am good enough for this. I am more than capable for this next position, this next role. It's literally a difference between night and day, and it's going to come in quickly. So it's literally the clouds are clearing, the sun is pouring down, you're no longer stagnant. So the Knight of Pentacles was all about, stagnation, focusing on the barren lands here, where this is literally a night and day difference. And this is going to happen really, really, really quickly for you. Like, night and day difference. When you actually follow through with this, Pile 1, and you start focusing on, so maybe you actually write a list of all of the things that you do have in your life right now. You go back to that painful situation. You use that mantra of, I forgive you, I love you, thank you, I'm sorry. And it isn't, again, making it okay of what has happened in the past, but it's forgiving yourself for holding on to that energy. Because this is what you're meant for. This is what you're truly meant for. And it's going to come in super quickly. So I am so excited for you, Pile 1. This is just absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. So let's pull, I'm feeling pulled to one of these ritual cards to get, a ritual to really embody through this journey of unlocking your abundance to that Chariot card. So let's see. Let me get a ritual for Pile 1, please. So Pile 1. Yes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, can we just appreciate this? So you got the abundance card, which is all about, you can see here is that she's focusing on the oranges rather than just the one orange that she has in her hand. She's focusing on, she's got a whole basket of oranges and there's extra oranges over here. So it's like, how can you focus on, I'm actually being called to read the mantra, so the ritual. To invite in abundance, we first might start with clearing out the old. So clearing out the old. A good declutter can reopen channels of good fortune to flow in your direction. Flow in your direction fast. It is coming in hot, okay? So when I'm reading this next one is, now's the time for a big spring clean. Your wardrobe, do it with a clear out. Your desk, declutter what is holding you back from welcoming more abundance. So this is what I'm really getting in clearing out your auric field. So any past hurts, really, letting go of those and clearing them out and using that forgiveness mantra, because that is really clearing out the old and making room for the new to come through. So that is so powerful. Like pile one, you have the magic within your hands. Magic surrounds you. This is really giving me the magician vibes of, you can manifest what it is that you want. Okay? So this is like with the full moon here, this might come in super quickly. It might come in around that full moon, our next full moon, which is, 2 weeks away if you're watching it. But this is a timeless reading. So you can actually get on Google and say, when is the next full moon? Because honestly, you are the magic. You have the capability to manifest the abundance that you truly desire. When you actually go through with what I have suggested and spirit guides have suggested in this particular reading, then you are good. You are absolutely good. So that is everything that I have for you, pile one. If this resonated with you, please, all of the wonderful thing, like, subscribe. I'd love to have you in this beautiful community. I also have a Lucky Girl Academy, which is my manifestation program, which we deep dive into unlocking your abundance. Like there is 3 modules put into one epic long module that is all about abundance. So if you want to continue this journey, then you'll find that link below. But that is all that I have for you today, pile one. I hope that you have an incredible day and I'm so excited for you. The magic is within you. Tap into your abundance mindset, okay? So I love you all so much and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Hello, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. So in today's reading, if you haven't watched the intro, I highly recommend going back and doing that energetic clearing and delving into all of that. But if you don't want to, that is truly fine. I will just let you know that in today's reading, we are going to be delving into what is currently blocking your abundance from getting through, and how, like, advice from myself, advice from spirit guides, angels, to really help you move past any blockages to allow that abundance to flow to you. Because I'm not just a tarot reader who is going to say, predict an outcome without actually giving you the tools in your toolbox to be able to take your power back around your abundance and to open up the floodgates and let that in, because we all have the ability to do that. And what I really found frustrating when I was really stuck with my abundance is there was no practicality. It was just like, you're going to receive heaps of abundance. And I would just sit there and wait and nothing would happen. So I want to give you the power to unlock this for yourself so that you can actually step into the abundance that you are calling in, because I can feel that you are ready to receive. So let's have a look at your first oracle card. Oh, hoo, hoo, hoo. This is beautiful. So straight away, my eyes are going down to liberation. And these two swords, or these two knives here. And straight away, the message that is coming through is something that is blocking your abundance that is coming through right now is some limiting beliefs. So when we have limiting beliefs around abundance, is that subconsciously we have these beliefs, because consciously we say, I want to attract a lot of money. But subconsciously, we're actually telling ourselves a completely different story of, it's not safe to attract that abundance. I will be super greedy if I attract that abundance. My family wasn't wealthy, so who do I think I am to have the abundance that I desire, to be wealthy? And what this whole liberation card is all about is that this goddess is offering her knives to cut those limiting beliefs out, because they are holding you back from receiving what it is that you desire to receive. Is holding you back from stepping into the version of you that you need to step into in order to attract what it is that you desire to attract. So that is really what is blocking you currently from receiving the abundance, because you can see here that you've asked for a lot. Over the years, you have asked for a lot of abundance, and is circulating your aura right now. And to get it from the energetic plane into the physical plane, we first need to say goodbye to these limiting beliefs. And in the beginning, when I was talking about feeling into the energy, I definitely recommend going back to that energy clearing, going back and sitting with that energy of what it actually feels like to already have that money in your bank account. And when you do that, allow yourself to go to the place of what beliefs come up for you, what feelings of, I can't have this because of this. Allow yourself to go there. I think there's a misconception in the manifestation realm that, if we think negative thoughts, if we, go to that place of negativity, then we're not going to manifest what we want. And that can't be further from the truth. The truth is that we actually need to address these beliefs, because those beliefs are what is holding you back from receiving. So yes, of course, we want to keep a positive mindset around attracting what we desire, but when it actually comes to manifesting what you want, we need to address those beliefs and actually rewrite those. So when those beliefs come up for you, actually sit with the energy. Where is this stemming from? Is it stemming from your childhood? Because is it stemming from your childhood because you didn't grow up with a lot of abundance, or your parents said, oh, look at those rich people, they must be greedy. And of course, subconsciously, then we don't want to be greedy, so we block ourselves from receiving that abundance. It's actually crazy. So 95% of what we manifest is subconscious. So we need to address these subconscious beliefs. So when you get really clear on where that's coming from, ask yourself, is that actually the ultimate truth? Is there a sign in the sky that says, I can't have this because of this belief that I've picked up? No. So find evidence in your external world of people who have money, who aren't greedy people, people who have money, who are wonderful people, who are doing incredible things in the world. So you're giving your subconscious evidence to prove that belief wrong. So that's really what I'm picking up from that card. So let's get some tarot cards to see, what else is blocking you from receiving this abundance. Any guidance? What is blocking? Ooh, that is a lot. What is blocking pile number 2 from receiving the abundance that they desire? What is blocking pile 2? Ooh, fear of being seen, possibly? Fear of success. What is blocking pile 2? Wow. Yes. Okay. So you are, pile number 2, you are destined to be successful. I'm just going to put it out there. So whether you are in your own business, whether you are in a specific career, and I feel like right now you're in that in-between stage of like just before success is coming through, or maybe you've gotten to a place in your career or your business where you've almost hit that success, but you've self-sabotaged. And what's really coming through is I keep hearing this fear of success, this fear of being seen, because in the 6 of Wands, I'm like, what is blocking you from receiving your abundance? It's like you're here in the light. The 6 of Wands is all about success, public recognition, and all of these people, like all the eyes are on you. And maybe that's truly what you want. And right now you've been guided to this particular reading because you are moving through this liberation time of how to unlock your abundance and success. Like, these are incredible cards, by the way. We've got the 6 of Wands. We've got the Chariot, which is all about fast moving energy, like success, literally. But what I'm getting from this card here is that it's kind of like what you want and then what your shadow self wants is like 2 different things. Like, you think that you want success, and you do want success. You want success, fame, money, and I see that coming through for you. But you have to first acknowledge your subconscious, your shadow self, because we need to have these congruent with each other. Because remember, 95% of what we manifest is subconscious. So if we want to have that liberation, we first need to cut these fears, cut out these beliefs that I'm not worthy for success. This fear of being seen. You know, this is a general reading, so it's going to be different for all of you. But I really feel like there is this, you know, this strong like liberation that needs to come through in order to unlock your abundance. So it's really, really sitting down with the feelings of, you know, what if I manifested everything that I wanted? What if I got the fame, the fortune that I've been asking for? Is there any lingering fears of, well, my family thought this way around successful, wealthy people, so I subconsciously don't want to be an asshole, a greedy person, a bad person. But let me tell you, pile 2, and this is really coming through strongly from the spirit guides, is that money does not make you a different person. Money just embellishes who you already are. And I know that you are a good person, right? That is why you are here. You're an incredible person. You desire to be seen and to be successful, and that is all available for you. It's just giving yourself liberation to actually go for it and not self-sabotage. Because in the past, what has probably happened, and what I'm really picking up from the Star card is like, in the past, you've really gone for that success, but then you've stopped yourself just before things started to get really good. And you've come back here and you've started pouring out the success. You're like, nah, I subconsciously don't want it. Or you've listened to someone else's advice and they said, oh, you should do this instead. And then you went and did that and you're just like, well, I was almost on the brink of having a really successful business or getting up on stage or whatever it was for you. And now you're in a place of like, oh, like it's kind of like looking back at that star moment, looking back at that moment where you almost hit success and being like, oh, what if I didn't do that? What if I did that differently and I kept going down that path? But a really strong message here, and that is why you've literally been guided to this reading, and I'm so excited, and that's why I felt such a strong pull to create this as well, is that it is time for your liberation, pile 2. It is time to cut these beliefs out that you are not worthy for success, that if you are seen, something bad's going to happen, you know, yada, 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 whatever is coming up for you. So really spend some time to allow yourself to feel into the energy. If you had the fame, if you had the fortune right now, what lingering beliefs are coming up? What did you hear your parents talk about when you were younger? What did you hear your teachers talk about? What did you hear? Maybe you knew someone like famous and they had a really bad experience and you're just like, subconsciously, you're like, I don't want to experience that anymore. And when we actually look at the subconscious, the shadow self, and we actually say, okay, I understand that you have these feelings and these beliefs, but it is safe for us to move forward now. It is safe for us to have this success. I know that I am worthy enough. And maybe this is about really going back to your younger self and really, giving your younger self some love and telling her that that's actually not the ultimate truth. Because this person who has success is freaking on top of the world and they're an incredible person. And this person has success. Like, it's finding that validation in your external world. And rather than looking back at all of the could haves and should haves, it's okay, let's move forward past this. Let's liberate ourselves. Because really, your luck is changing. And I always say this, pile 2, as well, is that we have the ability to create our own luck. That's literally why I created the Lucky Girl Academy, because I don't actually believe in luck. I believe in co-creation, and everyone has the ability to tap into their luck. So when you actually liberate yourself from these beliefs and you say, I am worthy for success, you acknowledge your shadow self and you bring both and merge those two together, And instead of looking at the what ifs, should haves, could have beens, you actually start following your success, because I really feel like you are on the verge to have that success again. And you have been guided to this so that you do not self-sabotage again. Okay? So that you can enter your lucky girl era and you can enter the cycle where I'm seeing this lion slash eagle. I don't know what that is, a flying lion. It's like you're stepping into that Leo energy, that liberated energy, that leader. And you are on the brink of having that success again. So this is the work that needs to be done to unlock that success, that abundance that you have been wanting, I feel like, for quite a long time as well. Because it's kind of like you keep on the verge of getting it and then you go back to kind of like, I'm getting like this poverty mindset. It's almost like you almost get it and then you pour everything out and start again in this almost like this poverty mindset. It's like, oh, what if, what could have been, what should have. Like, this is your time, pile 2. This is ultimately the time to unlock this and have that liberation. And with that, the tides are turning. Everything that you desire will come through. You will unlock that abundance. So let's get one ritual card for pile 2 of a ritual to bridge the gap and help you through this. Ooh. Yeah. Acceptance. So it's really allowing yourself to go there and feel those emotions and actually look at what has been holding you back. Again, the star. Like, you are meant to be the star of the show. You are meant to shine. There's a reason why several times you've almost reached that success, but you've self-sabotaged. And this is the time where you are no longer self-sabotaging, okay? You are stepping into your star era, your lucky girl era. So repeat this ritual of emotional acceptance as often as you need today. As you come up against challenging emotions or situations, practice acknowledging, allowing, and accepting in the moment. So again, I'm actually going to pop down the video that I created all about unlocking your new reality, because I think that's going to really help you. So you can find that in the description. So that is all about acknowledging these emotions and allowing yourself to process them through, because when you do that, you're going to raise your vibration. You're no longer going to self-sabotage, and that is when you're going to unlock your success and your abundance. That is just absolutely incredible. I'm so excited for you, pile 2. I honestly am. Like, you are destined for some incredible success in your life and abundance, and you deeply know that you are. It is just about following this guidance that I have really shared here, your spirit guides have shared, and with that, you're going to unlock everything that you desire. So this is so powerful. I definitely recommend watching that other video down below. And that is all that I have for you today, pile 2. I hope that you liked this. If you did, please leave a like, a comment, all of the good stuff. Follow along, join the community. Would love to have you here. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye. Hello, Pal 3, and welcome to your reading where we are talking about all of the good stuff. So we are talking about what is actually blocking your abundance from reaching you right now. And really, some guidance from myself, from Spirit, to really help you to unlock this abundance by moving through these blocks. Because I'm not just a tarot reader who is going to just say and predict the future outcome. I am actually going to give you your power back. I'm actually going to give you some tangible tools and steps to take in order to unlock this new future, because that is what it's all about. The power is always in your hands. And I found it so frustrating on my journey early on when I was trying to unlock the abundance that I was asking for and manifesting, but it, continuously said, oh yeah, you're going to receive all of the abundance. And I'll just sit there and wait and be like, where is it? And it never showed up until I actually started doing the practical tools to unlock the abundance. So that is what we are going to be doing today. And let's just dive in. So let's have a look at your oracle cards. Aha, beautiful. Look at those colors. So straight away, I'm getting some really powerful messages. I'm really feeling that I'm really being guided to this particular jewel here. And a strong message that is coming through is that you have been asking for a specific amount of abundance, and you have really been following your intuition. And what has actually really come through, and I was actually going to create a video for you. Yes, it possibly would be for you, my pile number 3s. So I will link that down below when it has been uploaded. But it's all around, I'm really feeling that you have been following your intuition. You have been doing the energetic work. You have been, taking the action. And your exterior world isn't reflecting what you truly desire yet. And what could be happening in your external world is that things actually appear to be getting worse. And I know that sounds so frustrating and annoying. I understand that. And that's why you have been guided to this particular reading. Because what can happen when things appear to get worse in our external world is, I don't really like to use the terminology that the universe is testing you, but it's what happens is when we ask for more and we raise our consciousness, and then, things in our external world can trigger us because there's still energetic blocks, there's still things that need to be worked through in order to receive our manifestations, in order to unlock the abundance that you truly desire. So what I feel really cool to say is it's coming. It is honestly coming, and you're being tested right now. And what I'm really being called here to say is that it's all an illusion. That's why you picked the card of an illusion. It's you're destined for luxury. I can actually see all of these diamonds and these beautiful jewels and the way that this goddess has just presented herself. You are destined for luxurious things. And if that lights you up, that is meant for you. Take it as it resonates. This is a general reading. But this is an illusion that your external world is turning upside down. And if you actually move past this and say, it doesn't matter that that's happening. Life is happening for me and not to me. I know that the universe and everything is lining up to give me exactly what I want. Nice try, universe, but I'm choosing to trust here. I'm choosing that my intuition is guiding me. And if I keep following my intuition and keep moving, then I'm going to receive the abundance and unlock the abundance that I truly desire. Boom! That is just incredible. Because the thing with money is sometimes if we've asked for more, say you want to make, 50K months and now you're making 10K months. Sometimes we have to lose that 10K month to then start making the 50K month. But the thing is, and where a lot of people go, I wouldn't say wrong, but they fail the marshmallow test is that they think that, it's not going to happen because I actually lost money. But instead, what your card is really saying is that is actually an illusion. And if you just keep trusting and moving right now, that everything is going to unfold and give you exactly what you want. Beautiful. So I'm going to pull some tarot cards. Okay, so see, can you guide us on what is currently blocking pile 3? Oof. That just popped out so quickly. Yes. Okay, so the first one here is the Seven of Pentacles. So what I'm really getting here is that you have planted the seeds. You have, maybe you've invested money, or maybe you have started the business like a few months ago, and you haven't seen the fruits of your labor yet. But with the Seven of Pentacles, it's just like, it's kind of like, you plant a carrot seed and then you're just like, where's my carrot? But we know that underneath the surface, that carrot is growing and it's just about to reach the surface of the ground. And you're just about to see the pentacles, the abundance, and unlock the abundance of your hard work that you have been doing over the past few months, or maybe even longer if it's like you've invested money. Maybe you've even lost some money on that investment. That has happened to me before. Yes, absolutely. But it's your ability to say, I am not going to fail the marshmallow test here. I'm going to hold the belief that it is coming. It is right above the surface. And everything is working out in my favor to give me exactly what I want. Yes. So you're about to receive a really, really huge breakthrough. I always see the aces as, a gift from the universe. Like, that hand is coming out of the clouds. Like, the universe is literally handing you your crown. It's literally handing you your crown. Like, if you fight this battle right now, and I also don't want to use the word fight. Like, Spirit's coming through is like, don't use the word fight. That sounds so aggressive. But it's like, if you use your strength, I got the tingles. That's a better word. The universe is saying. That is the better word. If you use your strength and your grit and your determination to get through this period of time, then you are going to be granted the crown. And I love that there's leaves coming off. It's like beautiful fruits of your labor. You're going to see that ground flourish. Where there was nothing before is going to be an overflow of abundance. So you're literally being gifted from the universe a crown, which is literally the King of Swords. That is your energy. Standing, it doesn't matter if you're a girl, a female, a male, whatever. It's you're coming out of the clouds, and it might have been a tough period, a tough cycle that you've been in. And you're just when is this going to turn the other way around? What is going on? And that's why you've been led to this reading today, because right behind him, he's standing in front of the sun. He's used his determination, his strength, and he's literally standing in front of the sun. So I really feel like your reading is so clear today. It's keep going. use your strength to actually say right now that life is happening for me rather than to me, because it always is. And it's really using that determination to say, even though my life looks like it's being turned upside down, it is an illusion. It is all an illusion, because right underneath the surface where you planted those seeds is your harvest about to come through. It's using that strength and that determination to be given that crown, and here you are at the end with that crown on your head, standing in front of the sun. You have unlocked the abundance. Because here's the thing, if everyone asked for what they want and they received it straight away, then everyone would be living their most abundant life. And we know that isn't the truth. The truth is that in order to actually hold, touch, experience what we desire, we first have to become the version of ourselves who can actually hold that amount of abundance. You know, with that strong mindset. You know, the King of Swords is that, like, that strong. He's been through it. He's been through the battle. And he is holding his strength. He's holding his crown that the universe has gifted him. And the sun that's behind him, like everything that you ever wanted. The abundance that you've been asking for. Like, the clouds have gone, the clouds have moved, sun's coming through. If you keep holding on and keep the belief and the faith that the universe has your back and wants to give you everything that you desire. I'm being called to pick up one more card. Pile 3. Is there any other messages for pile 3? On what they can do right now to move to the King of Swords energy. Any other messages? Thank you. It's literally, yes. Oh my goodness. Ace, ace, ace. Like 3 aces. The universe is literally saying, trust me. I am going to give you an overflowing cup of abundance if you trust me right now, if you keep moving. Because right now, you know, you might be in this like desert of like, I don't have anything to show for the seeds that I've planted. There's nothing. But if you keep moving and you keep trusting, you say, the universe has got my back, the universe has got my back. Even I'm choosing to ignore that and focus on what I want. Ignore that and focus on what I want. And when you do that, the universe is like, I'm gifting you an overflowing cup of abundance. You're going to be so happy. There's this water pouring down on this desert. You're going to be overflowing with abundance. And another ace. It's like, you're going to be given inspiration to continue. Like, this isn't just going to be a one-off flow of abundance that you're unlocking. It's also the inspiration to create more abundance, or with that abundance that you unlock, you are having more inspiration to invest that here, you know, with your intuition. With your intuition, you're going to have the inspiration, if you keep following the intuition, to invest it here, start this new project, and you're going to be able to build more and more wealth. That's literally what the universe is gifting you when you move through this period of time where, yeah, there might not be much right now, and you might have to be a little bit more, I don't like to use the word tight, but you know, there's things that you have on your wish list that you haven't been able to purchase yet. Like I'm hearing even, you know, go to the dentist, or, you know, go get your hair done, you know, things like that. It's like, we are going to be giving you so much that you're going to have more than enough, and you're going to be able to use that to create, like I'm being drawn to these beautiful flowers here, and you know, this fruitful land after a time of being in the desert. So this is so exciting, pile 3. Like, I'm so excited for you. So just like the other piles, I'm going to get a ritual for you. So this is a ritual that you can embody in this time in between that's going to really help you, you know, move through this period, because I honestly feel like it's not going to be long. Like, as you can see with the 7 of Pentacles, is that the Pentacles are just about to bloom. And like, there might be a little bit more work or time to really move through the marshmallow test, I keep saying. But as long as you say, you know, I'm trusting the universe is literally wanting to gift me with all of these things, like aces, ace, 3 gifts from the universe. But it's focusing on what you want rather than focusing on all of these things, that these illusions that appear to be going wrong in your life right now. So 1 ritual for pile 3, please. Thank you. Yes. Surrender. I love that. It's literally like, look at her. She's just saying, I surrender and I trust the universe here. Boom, I'm done. It's literally asking you to surrender and say, you know what? Even though it appears like there's an illusion that my life appears to be falling apart, I know the universe has got me. I am good. I am so good. I surrender. And to surrender does not mean to give up or not participate in life. Instead, it's actively taking part in every situation, but with no set investment in the individual outcome. Is there a situation in your life that you need to surrender to? Actively step back today and allow things to flow around you. Act but don't push. Repeat your mantra often, and surrender, knowing that in doing so, you serve your highest good. So your mantra is, I surrender to the flow of the universe. And that's literally what it says. Like, it's not giving up on that vision. It's like knowing that that vision is coming, that everything is working out to give you exactly what you want. And you're unlocking your abundance by surrendering, by trusting that even if there's an illusion that things don't seem to be working out, they are working out. So that is amazing. And that is everything that I have for you today, of pile 3. If you liked this reading, then definitely join the community, subscribe, like, all of those incredible things. But I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.